Welcome to the Manifesting Millions podcast. I am your host, Rashida McFerren, and today in the Rich Auntie Life series, we are talking about money blocks that are keeping you broke and how to break them. But before we get started, I want you to head over to beacons.ai/Rashida McFerren. I want you to check out all of our product offerings, drop your email, get on our 24,000 subscriber newsletter email list, and then come back over here and spend about 10 or 15 minutes with us. We're going to dive right in. So, one of the first things that you want to do is identify the root cause of your money struggles. A lot of times, your money struggles are rooted to something in childhood. For example, with me, I grew up in a house that I consider poor. I was the last of four kids. I was always the last to get everything. And so for me, that created wounding around my ability to be able to get the stuff that I wanted. And so I became very focused at an early age when I got my first job at 14 that I was going to be able to work in order to provide the things that I wanted for myself. And then that translated over into later on when I became an adult and had my own family. You have to be able to identify where the struggle came from. And I talk to my mom about it all the time, and she's honest about it. She's just like, I just didn't have because I was a teacher, your dad wouldn't work. And so I don't fault her for it. But where it does become an issue in like a person's life is that if you allow that programming of what happened in your childhood to continue to play out in your adult years. You have to acknowledge where it came from, deal with whatever issues and feelings that you have around that, and then create a plan for you to be able to overcome it in your present going into your future. My remedy, getting a job at 14. And pretty much I've been working ever since. I'm 45. So that means I've been working for 30 years already, child. Come on now. Hello. Life comes at you fast for some people. I had the responsibility of taking care of myself and not wanting to feel like I was always less than because my dad didn't do what he needed to do in order to provide for his family. So, that first thing you need to do is identify the root cause of your money struggles. Once you identify it, number two, you need to reframe your money as a positive tool. Money can be a good thing, it doesn't have to be bad. We are taught, just depending on whatever background you come from, people are always taught that money is bad, money is evil, and money is the root of all evil and greed. And it's not like that. You can have a positive relationship with money, and money can have a positive relationship with you. It's an equal exchange. It doesn't have to be rooted in bad, negative experiences if you reframe your mindset into thinking of it as a positive thing. It's a tool that allows you to be able to do things in life that you want to do. Once you do that, that can amplify and shift your perspective in reference to building where you're trying to go. Number three, create a new wealth identity. You don't have to always be the poor kid from the south side of Chicago. You don't have to always be the kid who never had the designer shoes and clothes. That doesn't have to be your identity for the rest of your life. You can create a new wealth identity based on the things that you provide for yourself and the life that you want to live. And nobody gets to determine that but you. Once you do that, then you'll notice that you are able to provide for yourself from a solid foundation of support. You will be able to build your wealth identity in phases based on the things that you want to accomplish, the things that you want to do, and what type of person you want to be in regards to money. For me, I wanted to be an investor very early on. What do I do now? I invest in things. It's up to you to determine your new identity and then stop seeing yourself as that little kid who is struggling. You can start to plan for your own future based on the new identity that you give yourself. That being said, that is it. That was a really quick episode. It is July 1st. Happy July. Happy July 4th. Happy Independence Day to our country. I hope you and your family have a wonderful, safe holiday and enjoy the fireworks and the festivities wherever you are celebrating, and be safe out here in these streets. And as always, thank you for joining. If you liked what you heard today or any other time that you've listened to my podcast, please go to Apple Podcasts, Amazon Podcasts, iHeartRadio Podcasts, or Spotify podcast and give us a 5-star review. I would love to hear from you. I would love to hear what topics you would like me to address in regards to our money and investing and building our net worth. Thank you for joining. And as always, I will see you in the next episode. Bye for now.